How's it going, folks? T-Biz here. Today we've got our poser pick of the week. Would be the Venom black metal action figure, or ReAction figure. Sorry about that. But yeah, Venom is a band that I never listened to growing up. I knew of them, but I think the reason I never listened to them, but because maybe the imagery was too satanic that I wouldn't dip into that, even though I think I was around 6th grade. I started listening to Metallica, Anthrax, Exodus, Overkill, all that stuff, Misfits, stuff like that. And then by junior high, slipped into more Megadeth, and then Danzig, Dead Kennedys, The Clash, a lot of that stuff, later on, Minor Threat, and stuff like that. And the Vandals, a lot of those good old school bands, ranging from thrash to punk and stuff like that. But the thing was about Venom, I never really got into them. I think the imagery was just too, even though I like Slayer, but that would be about junior high-ish, about 8th grade maybe. I finally got into Slayer. Knew about them in 6th grade, but never really got in. This is from like about 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, somewhere around there, between those years. But never really got into Venom. Years later, my buddy Rick, this is in the late 90s, early 2000s, I knew he was a Venom fan. He's a little bit more old school than I am. He's probably about 4 or 5 years older than me, but he was into Venom. And my buddy Overlord, who's way younger than me, has probably listened to more Venom than I ever have in my whole life. And they're cool, but they're just not up to my speed. I prefer listening to Death or Sepultura, bands like that, a little bit more amped up. But listening to Venom now, it's almost like, at least really early Venom, like this album, almost folky in a way. I would say it's kind of slow. It's kind of slow for my pace, but you got to give it up to Venom because they are early metal, early new wave of British metal, and pretty much the Godfathers are proto thrash metal. Pretty much without them, we wouldn't have had our Metallicas and Overkills and Megadeths and stuff like that, and Slayers, a lot of those bands. We wouldn't have had that. We might have, but it would have been a little bit different maybe. But Venom, and maybe even Bathory, maybe not. But also, yeah, and they I guess they're all responsible for the moniker of black metal, which years later you had bands like Mayhem, and I guess would be Emperor, a lot of those bands and stuff like that, and like Dark Throne, Immortal, Marduk, all that stuff later on, and all good stuff. But yeah, this is a poser pick just because I was never really into Venom, but they're cool, and you got to give them props. List of all the songs from this album: Black Metal, To Hell and Back, Buried Alive, Raise the Dead, Teacher's Pet, Leave Me in Hell, Sacrifice, Heaven's on Fire, not the Kiss version, or didn't Kiss have a song like that? Heaven's on Fire, something like that. Heaven's on Fire. Ooh, there's some dust. Anyways, but Countess Bathory. Countess Bathory is cool. I think did Bathory have a song? I know somebody had a song about Countess Bathory, which she's pretty sick. I think she bathed in virgin's blood or something like that. 10, Don't Burn the Witch. I say burn the witch. I say burn witches. But not really, I'm just kidding. 11, At War with Satan preview. So yeah, but I think that's the one reason too. Yeah, like I said before, I didn't get into Venom just because the imagery was probably too satanic. And at that time, when I was getting into metal, Geraldo Rivera and many others were, I guess, talk show hosts and stuff, and you had like the PMRC and all that, and they were waging a huge crusade against metal. And at one point, my parents took hold of that, and I remember one day they ripped down all my Metallica posters, and I was pretty annoyed about that, and that sucked. And in metal, it was kind of taboo. I remember at one point I was forbidden to have Injustice for All on cassette in my house, so I had to sneak it in. Guns N' Roses was fine, but I couldn't have that. But it was kind of taboo back then. You had to kind of sneak this stuff in, and now we got these action figures, which probably you wouldn't have seen this back in the day. You would have seen it as far as D&D goes and stuff like that, Masters of the Universe, or Dragon Riders and Styx, stuff like that. But yeah, now we live in an age where people are a little bit more woke, so to speak. And you've got independent toy companies that are they're almost not independent anymore, even though you still can't go get these at the grocery store. But yeah, now you can actually own yourself a black metal Venom. I guess we call him the Venom guy or Goat Man, whatever. Baphomet. I'm not sure. Both maybe. I don't know. He didn't have boobies, but still. Anyways, but yeah, he doesn't have his dingus hanging out either. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and rip into this figure and check him out real quick. All right. And once again, we have another winged character going along with our Eddie Flight of the Icarus figure, which I don't have, which I would like to have. And the wings are a little articulated a little bit. It's got a little tail, a little pointed tail. Got the pan legs. Nice sculpted arms. I like the arms on this figure a lot. The detail on the face is pretty cool. The wash is excellent. Eyes look pretty weird. Star on the forehead. Just nice paint apps. I like the paint on this figure a lot. No weapon, no sword, anything like that. Nothing. So you could kind of just maybe arm your Venom dude with God, a lot of dust. Well, I'm about to take off for vacation pretty soon, so I'll be able to do some massive spring cleaning. But yeah, you can just give our Venom dude a gun, so yeah, or whatever you feel like. But yeah, so here's another winged character that we have that's pretty evil. It's pretty cool. I like him. I'm not a big Venom fan, but hey, it's pretty cool. I'm not sure if the tail's articulated. Can't really get it to move much, but I don't want to mess with it, so yeah. But not a bad figure. And I like the arms. I like that sculpt on the arms. I really, really do. But yeah, not a bad little figure. And it can go along great with your Army of Darkness stuff. You could conjure up a bunch of demon dudes to fight Ash and stuff like that. And now we could have a pageant of who's more evil. We've got the Minotaur from Slayer. We've got our Agnostic Front Eliminator guy. Pretty rad. Another favorite. And we got the Number of the Beast, Devil from Iron Maiden. Too bad I don't have the Flight of Icarus Eddie, because that would go perfect with this Winged Wave. But as far as the most evil reaction figures, this is what we have so far, so that's pretty cool. I think, oh yeah, we got Ultimates too. I would like to throw Papa Emeritus in here and maybe King Diamond, The Fiend, or Jerry Only, but they're not that evil. I mean, this is pretty evil right here, This is pretty freaking evil. But anyways, it'd be cool to see. I know we're gonna get an Ultimate, which I already did the pre-order, and God knows how long that's gonna take to get the pre-order of King Diamond, which is gonna be awesome. I had to jump on that in a heartbeat, no question about it. Really looking forward to it. And as we know, Super 7 takes forever to get those things out. They pump out these figures willy-nilly. They just cough, and out comes some reaction figures or a whole wave. But Ultimates, you gotta wait a hot minute for. I had friends that waited for the Motu movie stuff forever, for a long time. And that Conan took forever. I'm still waiting for BBTS to get some so I can snag one, because I like to snag one or two maybe, because I love that Barry Windsor Smith Conan. I love that design. And but like we were saying, me and my buddy Overlord were saying, yeah, it'd be cool to see an Ultimate of the Minotaur for Slayer. That'd be really awesome. Maybe an Ultimate Eddie from Iron Maiden. That'd be cool too, since we're getting these Ultimates now. It'd be really awesome. And everybody is on board and wants Ultimates Universal Monsters, which would be cool too, especially if they're sculpted by the Four Horsemen. You can't argue with that. Very cool. Well, once again, that was a look at the Venom guy, Black Metal, Goat Man. Very cool figure. Super satanic. And whether you think that's cool or not, it's not a big deal. It's a toy. It's an action figure for adults. It's, if your heart's in the right place, you don't have to worry about anything. We don't need to get into discussion about, good versus evil, or anything like that, or what you believe in, because I think if you just do right and do right by people, then you're good. You know, do right by yourself, do right by your body, you know, right by your neighbor, right by your loved ones, then you're good. You don't have to worry about it. It's common sense, folks. Common sense. Just like, what was it E.T. used to say? Be good. Just be good. Anyways, Venom figure, pretty cool. I'm a big poser for picking it up, but hey, I had to get him because now we got our pageant of evil. It's pretty awesome. Who will win? I don't know. We have yet to have the bikini contest or the you know, talent contest. So yeah, we don't know yet. Anyways, thanks for watching, y'all, and more reviews definitely on the way soon. All right, later, y'all.